John Eats Cheap, ready to smoke some meat. Yes, gonna do some ribs. I have some St. Louis style spare ribs here. So this is just a big spare rib that has been trimmed on the edges, and they call that St. Louis style. That's my favorite. I like the St. Louis rib. So first we're gonna trim these up a little bit. You can see this has got some fat here. Just need to get a little bit of that off. Just the extra. This flap, you want to cut off too. As you can see, it just kind of covers it up. We're not going to cut it yet. We're going to take the skin off. That's one of the first parts of preparation you need to do. So I will do that. See, there's a layer of just very fine skin right there. And you want to peel that off because it's very chewy, not fun to eat. So what you do is get yourself a paper towel, find the edge of it, and hopefully it won't break and it'll all come off in one piece. You can see it's starting to come off there. And like that. I'm gonna smoke these for 6 hours at 225. I got the smoker firing up right now. So now our ribs are ready. I'm gonna use, this is our favorite rub. We ate at this place several years ago, Memphis Barbecue. It's in Memphis, and the best ribs I've ever had. So we order their rub, have it mailed, because we can't get it in the stores here. So some people, I've got these dried off. Some people I know like to put mustard on as a binder so the rub will stick, but I really don't have a problem with the rub sticking. So you just put it on fairly liberally. This is a finishing rub too, so we're gonna put some on at the very end as well. Got the smoker getting up to temp, 225. We're gonna go out and get these smoking. All right, smoker's up to 225. I'm doing this on a Green Mountain Grill Jim Bowie. You can use any type of smoker. I started out with a barrel smoker, went to an offset smoker, went to an offset upright, using charcoal and hickory chunks. That was my favorite until this. This is so easy. So we're all ready to go. Get my ribs on there. And I do the meaty side up. Now I'm not gonna put the probe in these or anything because I don't need to follow the temp along. I couldn't even tell you what temp to go to because you just go until they're done. And there's our meat that I'm just gonna throw that in there too. Hopefully it won't fall down through. And we're gonna smoke these. I mean, we'll check them every hour or so. Let's get smoking. All right, we're 3 hours into the smoke. Let's see how the ribs are looking. Ooh, looking good. Now these little pieces here, these are probably done. Let's flip them over a little bit. Now, I'm gonna do for 2 of the racks of ribs, I wanna do a test here because I usually wrap my ribs. I do what's called the 3-2-1 method. You smoke them for 3 hours, you wrap them in foil, put them back on for 2 hours, then you unwrap them for the last hour. 3 unwrapped, 2 wrapped, 1 unwrapped. So I'm gonna do that on 2 of them, and then on 1 of them, I'm just gonna let it be naked the whole time. So there they are. Gonna wrap that up.
They smell really good.
Ribs are tasty. And then it goes right back on. I know some people brush butter on there too when they put them in there. Over, seal it up, and that just kind of, that really makes them fall off the bone because all that moisture kind of steams it and cooks it a little better. So, there we go. I'm gonna leave those on just for a couple minutes yet. But now, 2 2 hours. So there we go, 5 hours in. There's the one that wasn't wrapped. That's looking pretty good. Now my wrapped ones.
You don't have asbestos hands.
I know. There's gonna be a little bit of liquid in here. And as you can see, it's not as brown on the top, but it kind of, you see the bones kind of starting to come out there, which shows you that it's getting close to done. So now we got to get this one back on.
And then this will go another hour, right?
This will go another hour. Yep. 3, 2, 1. So how's that for a thing of beauty? 6 hours on the smoker. I'm going to cut it on the underside. It's easier to see the ribs. So I don't know if I need my gloves for this.
Ah, Chief Junior showed up. He knows when the meat's good.
You can smell ribs. So that's what they come out. Ooh, falling off the bone already. Now I know they say, well, it shouldn't be falling off the bone. That's not good. But these are, I'm thinking these would be pretty good. Yeah, that one's too tough. I got a piece of meat right here, so I'll try it. Perfectly cooked. Delicious. That's how we do ribs.
Now you couldn't tell which one was the...
No, they all
wrapped.
look the same to me. I couldn't tell which two were wrapped and which one wasn't. So I think wrapping I don't really need to do, which is nice to avoid that step.
All right, well
Family is gonna be happy.
we're gonna enjoy some ribs, right, Chief Junior?
Yeah. Thanks for watching Johnny's Sheep. Follow us on TikTok too.